Hello everyone, welcome to Vidhigya Explained Series. The topic for today's discussion is Cheetah Reintroduction Project. So while this topic was in news, because the government is preparing to translocate the first batch of 8 cheetah from South Africa and Namibia to Kuno National Park in Madhya Pradesh soon after the situation linked to the current third wave COVID becomes normal, and a total of 50 in various parks over a period of 5 years. So currently India government is translocating 8 cheetah from South Africa and Namibia to Kuno National Park. Kuno National Park. So you have to remember where this is. Kuno National Park in Madhya Pradesh, and the planning is of total 50. So in the next 5 years, India is planning to relocate, or you can translocate 50 cheetahs from other countries to India in different national parks or tiger reserve. So first batch will come to Kuno National Park in Madhya Pradesh, and the tiger cheetahs will come from South Africa and Namibia. So this is you have to remember. In this regard, the Union Minister for Environment, Forest and Climate Change has launched action plans for introduction of cheetah in India. So the plan, that is action plan for introduction of cheetah in India, under which 50 of these big cats will be introduced in the next 5 years. Now, what is cheetah reintroduction and why reintroduce cheetah now? So reintroduction of a species means releasing it in an area where it is capable of surviving. For example, this is a tiger reserve, and where the environment is such or ecosystem is such where tiger can survive. However, for example, there were 10 tigers earlier, and because of the poaching activities, these 10 tigers were killed. Now there are no tigers. However, this place is capable of providing the environment required for the survival of tiger. So now government can translocate this tiger from other park to this park. So that is called translocation in area where it is capable of surviving. So reintroduction of large carnivores have increasingly been recognized as a strategy to conserve threatened species and restore. So reintroduction is one of the strategy to conserve the threatened species and restore the ecosystem function. So that is not important that how it will be happen. However, what is important here, you have to remember what is the importance of reintroduction and the plan, that is introduction, that action plan for introduction of cheetah in India. Now, other facts related to cheetah. The cheetah, also known as Acironix jubatus, that is scientific name, is one of the oldest of the big cat species with ancestor that can be tracked back more than 5 million years to the Miocene era. So this is the scientific name that you have to remember. Also, one important fact that cheetah is also the world's fastest land mammal. So you have to remember this. And in the IUCN Red List, so there is International Union for Conservation of Nature Red List. There is a red list in which there is a list which includes like extinct, critically endangered, vulnerable, threatened. So there are some 8 or 9.9 subcategories in which depending upon the population, the survival rate, the animals are placed under particular category, and accordingly the protection is given by the government, or efforts are made to conserve that. So currently in the International Union for Conservation of Nature Red List, it is listed cheetah is under vulnerable. The country's last spotted feline died in Chhattisgarh. So in country in 1947, so the last cheetah that was spotted in India is like in Chhattisgarh in 1947. Later, the cheetah which is the fastest land animal, was declared extinct. So cheetah was declared extinct in India in 1952. The Asiatic cheetah is classified as a critically endangered. However, cheetah is classified as vulnerable in IUCN, whereas Asiatic cheetah is different species of cheetah, is classified as critically endangered in the IUCN Red List and believed to only survive in Iran. So you have to remember these facts. Now, there is one thing I would like to talk about: National Tiger Conservation Authority. So there is a National Tiger Conservation Authority which takes care of tiger animals, and you have to remember one important act, that is Wildlife Protection Act of 1972. So you have to remember the act. Now we'll discuss 5 questions. Question number 1: Kuno National Park is situated in which state? Your option are Uttarakhand, MP, Karnataka, none of the above. And the correct option is MP. Question number 2. The status of cheetah in IUCN Red List is vulnerable, critically endangered, none of the above. So the correct option is vulnerable. Question number 3. Asiatic cheetah is classified as which of the following? Critically endangered, vulnerable, none of the above. The correct option is critically endangered. Question number 4. The cheetah are to be located from which of the following countries to Kuno National Park? Option are South Africa, Namibia, both of the above, none of the above. The correct option is both of the above. Question number 5. In which year cheetah was declared extinct in India? Your option are 1952, 1947, 1950, none of the above. Correct option is 1952. So that's all for this session. Stay logical with Vidhigya, your best pal in CLAT Preps.